Information.
That's right. These are, I mean, the master theory of this is really this idea that these institutions become corrupted. They actually are taken over by people with particular personality disorders, particularly psychopathy and narcissism. The narcissists sort of dazzle you, with their charisma, and they kind of entrance their followers, and the psychopaths enforce a quite brutal regimen, and then the institutions themselves become sick. And so there's a Polish psychologist who wrote a book called Political Ponerology about the study of totalitarianism.
You got me to read this book.
Yeah, good.
I'm getting into it. Yeah.
So he calls this a pathocracy, where you have institutions led by sick people who create sickness. There's a jargon word, iatrogenesis, or iatrogenic illnesses are illnesses that are created by the medical profession. One of which we talk about in here, there used to be, I guess the 70s or maybe 80s, there was this fashionable psychiatric disorder called multiple personality disorder. It was debunked. Like, we actually think that those are folks with schizoaffective or schizophrenia. But it sort of has come back with dissociative identity disorder. And in one of the WPATH files, there's a discussion about how do we get consent from people with dissociative identity disorder for these medical mistreatments. And they say it's very complicated because you have to get it from all the different subselves, or what they call alter identities. And they have people with like a dozen identities, ostensibly. I mean, again, I think this is all pseudoscience. And they have to go and get permission from all these different identities coming out of one person. I mean, it's so crazy, and the craziness is coming from the therapists and from the surgeons. And so you see it's iatrogenic. It's an illness that's created by the medical profession itself.
Thanks for watching this clip from the